In the far reaches of the southern Indian Ocean, where the waves claw at the African coastline, lurks a current of impossible power. They call it the Agulhas Current, a seething ribbon of water that both gives life and devours it. Beneath its surface, the sea seems to whisper secrets no human should hear. Scientists trace its birth near Mozambique, a flow that begins as warmth and sunlight but grows into something monstrous as it moves south. Its speed can exceed 5 miles an hour, faster than most rivers on Earth. Yet, no map has truly captured its path. It shifts like a living creature, unpredictable and wild. For centuries, sailors spoke of ghost lights over its waters, phantom reflections that danced before a storm. Some said it was lightning trapped in the waves, others, the agitated spirits of drowned ships. What no one doubts is that the Agulhas feeds on movement, pulling everything into its spinning heart. Under the waterline, strange temperatures collide. Warm tropical waters twist violently against frigid Antarctic currents, forming deadly whirlpools that move with minds of their own. Submarines record pressure patterns that defy logic, like the sea itself is breathing in great, slow sighs. Oceanographers have discovered monstrous rings, massive loops of spinning water that detach and drift westward. These Agulhas rings can stretch hundreds of miles, swirling with trapped life and heat for years. They travel like silent giants through the South Atlantic, altering climates across continents. Sometimes, satellite imagery reveals glowing spirals in these eddies, bioluminescent blooms forming eerie, living galaxies. The light pulses as though the ocean itself is alive, signaling from the darkness. No one can explain the rhythm, it repeats with uncanny precision, as though following an ancient clock. The Agulhas Current marks one of Earth's most violent boundary zones, a rift between ocean systems. Here, energy from two hemispheres collides, bending wind and temperature in ways that still baffle meteorologists. Ships crossing it often report failed instruments, magnetic flickers, and voices echoing through steel hulls. Beneath, the ocean floor drops into the Mozambique basin, an uncharted labyrinth of fractures and volcanic scars. Sonar returns strange patterns, shapes unlike any geological record. Some divers describe sensing deep vibrations, pulses too rhythmic, too deliberate to be mere shifting rock. Every few decades, the current performs something scientists fear, the Agulhas leakage. In this phenomenon, its waters spill into the Atlantic, bending climate systems from Africa to America. Entire weather cycles change, and some believe even the jet stream responds to its awakening. For centuries, coastal communities near South Africa's Cape have told of boiling waters appearing without warning. The sea churns, bubbles rise like exhalations, and fish scatter in terror. To them, it is the ocean venting its fury, marking another shift in the heart of the Agulhas. Historical logbooks record vessels vanishing on clear nights, swallowed by nothing more than silence and an inexplicable pull. Survivors speak of waters turning slick and metallic, their compasses spinning endlessly. The current seemed alive, guiding them into shadow. In the last decade, deep-sea sensors placed along the Agulhas path have transmitted irregular frequencies that scientists cannot decode. Some believe these are natural pulses from pressure changes, but the repetition suggests communication, perhaps the ocean's version of language. Marine biologists discovered strange coral towers rising from impossible depths within the current's grasp. These structures glow faintly under ultraviolet light, hinting at unknown chemical reactions. Samples show unusual proteins, perhaps from life evolved to survive perpetual turbulence. The Agulhas plays a crucial role in the planet's climate regulation, redirecting heat between the Indian and Atlantic Oceans. Disturb this balance, and global systems quake. Some climatologists warn that even a minor change in its volume could tip Earth's thermal heartbeat. Yet, below the scientific veneer, myths abound. Ancient navigators once feared a serpent beneath the waves, a creature made of flowing currents that devoured entire caravels. Modern visuals of massive whirlpools seem to resurrect that legend, a watery leviathan made of motion. During geological surveys, instruments recently picked up subsonic pulses coming from deep beneath the Agulhas Plateau. The rhythm echoes through miles of water and rock, too regular for seismic events. Experts remain silent, their official statements oddly brief and evasive. Coastal fishermen tell of nights when the ocean hums, a low, resonant tone rising from the dark horizon. Nets tear unexpectedly, pressure builds beneath hulls, and cold mist creeps inland. They swear the sea is alive, restless, and mourning something ancient. As the Agulhas interacts with the Antarctic circumpolar current, it spins colossal whirlwinds in the sky. The air itself twists, forming unseasonal storms off Cape Point. Lightning dances across black water in perfect circular patterns, as though mimicking the whirlpools below. Bathymetric imaging recently captured an abyssal scar beneath the path of the current, stretching for thousands of miles. Some suggest it may be remnants of an ancient tectonic wound, a fracture in Earth's skin still bleeding energy. Others whisper it hides a forgotten crater. In recent years, the Agulhas has grown unstable. Satellites show its boundaries expanding unpredictably, veering closer to land. Oceanographers don't know why, but the rise correlates with increased atmospheric anomalies, storms intensifying with eerie precision along its arc. As deep as 6,000 feet below, strange metallic echoes have been recorded. No ship, no known equipment, just a steady clang reverberating through layers of saline silence. Whatever produces it moves slower than current flows, suggesting enormous mass or intent movement. Marine drones deployed to follow these anomalies returned only fractured visuals, blinding spirals of light, rumbling darkness, and instant system failure. Engineers report data resets, as though the machines themselves were repelled by the current's core. Every simulation of the Agulhas system eventually collapses. Digital models fracture under unpredictable turbulence, as if mathematics itself rebels against representing it. Scientists joke nervously that the ocean protects its mystery, an intelligence embedded in water. Some cosmographers theorize that the Agulhas acts like a planetary artery, moving heat and salt much like blood through a living system. If that artery becomes blocked or reverses, the entire global balance could hemorrhage. Earth's pulse, quite literally, could fail. On clear nights from space, astronauts describe seeing faint spirals gleaming below the South African coast. Not auroras, not plankton, something else. The patterns resemble fractals found in human DNA, repeating endlessly across the surface of the dark ocean. Records from early explorers noted unnerving compass interference near the Cape of Storms. Even now, magnetometers malfunction in predictable zones, as though some unseen field rises from the deep. The Agulhas might not merely move water, it might warp Earth itself. Ocean gliders track the current, they sometimes vanish, only to reappear thousands of miles away with scrambled coordinates. One returned with pressure readings suggesting passage through regions deeper than the known seafloor. The data defies bathymetric logic. Some believe the current guards a hidden vent field, a fissure emitting colossal energy. Thermal plumes recorded there are hotter than expected, reaching nearly volcanic intensity. Perhaps the Agulhas feeds from within Earth's molten heart, carrying fire beneath its cool surface. Weather patterns above the current mirror its chaotic signature. Tornadoes twist in synchrony with deep eddies below, almost choreographed. If the ocean can command the sky, what other unseen bonds shape our world, binding wind to wave, magnetism to thought? Locals along the South African coast often feel tremors when the current roars. Windows rattle, animals stir, and something ancient moves offshore. They speak of it as a boundary, between what is seen, and what watches from the depths. In the scientific archives, there's an audio record, its file name lost. The sound is a low moan, recorded underwater near the Agulhas edge. Frequency analysis shows harmonic intervals similar to human speech, though stretched by pressure until almost imperceptible. As the current surges toward the Cape of Good Hope, it turns abruptly east, colliding with itself in a violent splash zone. The energy released here is immense, enough to tear smaller vessels to fragments. Local sailors simply call it the place where the ocean dreams. If the Agulhas ever reverses direction, climatologists say the repercussions would be global. Storm belts could migrate, droughts could dominate continents, and coastlines might vanish underwater. The ocean would reshape civilization's map overnight. Despite decades of research, the Agulhas current refuses to yield its core secret, what ignites its birth, and what sustains its rage. Some whisper it's the planet's soul, restless and watching. Others fear it's something older than Earth itself. In the end, we stand at its edge, listening to the unending roar. The Agulhas current is a living storm, an eternal pulse beneath the world. Its mystery endures, whispering from below, the ocean remembers everything.